All right, our final award for the night is our hometown hero. Each year, the committee chooses an individual or group who embody the spirit not only of the Irish in America, but the spirit of the Irish in Chicago, which, as we know, runs deep. It is our great honor to recognize James M. Sweeney for his strong leadership of Local 150 and his tireless dedication to the community through the Archer Avenue St. Patrick's Day Parade and his Sweeney Classic Golf Outing, which has raised millions of dollars for Get Behind the Vest program, EMWQ retirees, Widows and Orphans Assistance Fund, and Navy SEAL families. Let's learn more about James Sweeney.
Each year, the Irish American Hall of Fame recognizes a hometown hero, an individual or group of individuals that keep the flame of Irish culture burning bright, passing down traditions from one generation to the next and ensuring that the spirit of the old country lives on in the streets of the Windy City. Tonight, we recognize James M. Sweeney, who stands as a towering figure, both literally and figuratively, in Chicago's Irish-American community. A devoted union leader, passionate philanthropist, and proud son of Ireland, Sweeney has spent a lifetime building community, championing workers' rights, and honouring his deep Irish roots in every facet of his work and life. Born and raised on Chicago's South Side, James is the eldest of 4 children born to Martin and Kathleen Sweeney, Irish immigrants from County Mayo and County Galway. Kathleen even held the title of Queen of the South Side Irish Parade in 1957, an early sign that the Sweeney legacy would be steeped in Irish pride. As a boy, James spent summers working the family farm in Ireland and has returned yearly to visit family, cheer on Mayo GAA, and stay rooted in the land of his ancestors. James began his career with the International Union of Operating Engineers, Local 150, in 1978, and rose through the ranks to become its president business manager in 2008. Under his leadership, the union has grown stronger and more resilient, weathering the Great Recession, securing worker protections, and even leading the charge to pass the Workers' Rights Amendment in Illinois, the first of its kind in the nation. Beyond labour advocacy, James has built a reputation for community leadership with a distinctly Irish heart. He founded the Archer Avenue St. Patrick's Day Parade, now Chicago's longest continually running St. Patrick's Day Parade. What began with just 4 floats has grown into an 86-participant community celebration of Irish pride, family and service, benefiting the Chicago Police Memorial Foundation's Get Behind the Vest program. Over the years, the parade has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for fallen and injured CPD officers. A fierce advocate for America's military heroes, James created the James M. Sweeney Golf Classic to support the SEAL Family Foundation, shifting the event's original focus from political giving to giving back to the nation's elite warriors. Since 2016, the outing has raised more than $6 million. And in true Irish fashion, James made good on a bold promise, parachuting out of a plane with Navy SEALs when the fundraiser topped $1 million in 2023. He is also a proud White Sox diehard. He's famously never set foot inside Wrigley Field. A coach to his 3 sons in football and baseball, a marathoner, and a stalwart community mentor. One of his sons is now a labour lawyer with the federal government, another a Chicago police officer, and the third has followed in his father's footsteps into Local 150, a testament to the values James has instilled in his family. From the job site to the parade route, from Washington Street to the wild fields of Mayo, James M. Sweeney has remained true to his heritage and to the working families he represents. His life reflects the Irish proverb he holds dear: "You've got to do your own growing, no matter how tall your father was." And grow he has into one of the most respected Irish-American voices in the nation. Tonight, we are delighted to honour James M. Sweeney as the recipient of the 2025 Irish American Hall of Fame Hometown Hero Award for a life devoted to family, labour, faith and Ireland, and a legacy that will echo from Chicago's South Side to the hills of the west of Ireland for generations to come.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. On cue, let's hear it. All right. Come on. Good evening, everyone. We're done, right? Right after this. I swear to God, I'm going to keep it short. I have a bad reputation, it's not true, of going really long in my speeches. It's an honor to be here tonight, to be inducted in the Irish American Hall of Fame. Look at that, Mom. I'd like to congratulate the other inductees up to the 2025 class as well. So can we hear a round of applause for them? While this recognition is generous, I must emphasize that my success, first and foremost, is due to my family. I'm truly fortunate to have a wonderful wife, Marilyn. Did she leave? Oh, there she is. She's still here. Along with my 3 amazing sons and their sweethearts here with me tonight. Most importantly, my 3 granddaughters that are home in bed, my little sweethearts. Two. Well, maybe there's one out there, you don't know. But I'd also like to acknowledge the significant impact my parents had on me. We see, and everything that we're doing here tonight really is about preserving the history, preserving our heritage. And what does that mean? It's everything from Nobel Prize winners to a 17-year-old girl. It's Mom. Leaving her homeland through New York City and the Bronx, and then finding her way to Chicago and meeting my father on 79th Street at one of the dances. Imagine that. And him going from rural Mayo, as destitute as you could be at that time, and working his way to Cricklewood outside in London, and finding his way to America through Philadelphia. His brother taught him the trade in London with Wimpy and McAlpine. And those should be names that we all know, because millions of Irish Americans went through that same grinder for the crown, the only place we could go to work or starve. I keep on my desk a picture of my mother's class in Ballinderry, in Currafin, just outside of Galway City. That picture shows that class. And my mom is in the middle, and my grandmother made sure she had a clean dress to put on and put a bow in her hair. And that picture sits there. But I asked people to look closer, and none of them have shoes. That's one generation ago. And in one generation, I find myself here being honored by y'all. And hopefully, just as a way to try to preserve this heritage that we should be so very proud of. From New Zealand to Australia, to Canada, to Chicago. We've gone anywhere and everywhere to try to make a better life for ourselves and our families and our children. And we shouldn't forget that. They shouldn't forget the struggles we have had, the struggles our parents went through, or our grandparents, or our great-grandparents. And remember that struggle when dealing with others. Remember that struggle when you're possibly ignoring a server that's bringing you dinner. Remember, they're no different than we were just a generation ago, trying to work their way through to make it in this country. And remember, as Mr. Hickey said about this country and how much it has given us, we owe this country continually for the opportunities it's given us. We absolutely owe it to preserve this country for the next generation and more generations after it. And defend our Constitution. Defend our Constitution at all costs. And that ain't just saying that. We know guys, brothers of my best friends who died in Vietnam or died in other places for that. No one should take that away or erode it in any way. And God bless this country, and God bless you all here tonight, and I am done. Thank you.